Hi, welcome to Raunchy Reality Recaps. On this video, we're going over David and Jenelle, of course. Now, apparently, according to the U.S. Sun, a lot of stuff's been going down. Now, if you want to listen to audio, definitely check out the U.S. Sun. They have the audio. I don't want to add it in here because, go over there, check it out. Anywho, I'll go ahead and read over the actual text of it. So, because I know with me, it's hard to hear and everything. So let's get into it. Now, David, 35, Jenelle, 31, both way too old to be acting like this, apparently made a call from David's cell phone to his ex and her husband's landline. And this is what was said. Shane said, who is Whitney's husband, said, "It ain't lying when there's text messages." David replied, "Mother effer, it's going to be completely brought out to light if you don't tell the god darn, I'm going to say darn, truth, and you're going to lose your mother effing trailer, your effing insack, and everything you ever dreamed of in your mother effing life, biatch. I promise you that, boy." David, the only people that are losing stuff right now are y'all. You and Jenelle, because y'all are losers, okay? That's exactly what it is. Y'all are losers. Jenelle had her chance to sit there and leave your loser behind in the dust, but she threw her kid under the bus for you, only to find out that you've been sitting there sneaking around her back anyway. So, yeah, y'all look like losers. That's all there is to it. So, anyways, later on the conversation, David can be heard telling Shane, "You're going to go to jail." How is he going to go to jail, David? Okay, even if they made up the text messages and made all this stuff in their head and it's all they're lying and everything, which we all know they aren't lying. It's all true because y'all are the one, David and Jenelle are the ones that are liars. They're not going to go to jail. It is not a criminal offense. It would be a civil suit that you would have to pursue. Okay? Be smarter, David. So anyways, then Jenelle shouted in the background, "Shane, why don't you send the text messages with the actual phone number and take away where it says David on those messages?" Shane then said, "Do you want to see that, Jenelle?" "Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Wouldn't you, since you're married?" she shouted. Girl, why are you asking to see that? That's just further proof that he really did do it, okay? Like, y'all can sit here and say people are lying all the time like you usually do, because we all know that's what they do. Anytime somebody calls them out the behavior, has facts about their behavior or anything else, even with their kids, are like, "Y'all are lying. She's lying. Barbara's lying. The kids are lying. Everybody's lying." That's all they do. And that's when you know they're full of crap. That's when you know they're wrong. That's when you know they done effed up. Because people that sit there and have the facts, like David's ex and her husband, all they have to do is say it's proof. It's right there. What do you want me to do? And then people that are ashamed of those facts, that know the facts are real, but they don't want to admit their behavior, they lose their mind, shout, yell, be hysterical, call everybody liars like David and Jenelle do. They're ridiculous. Because they know that's the only thing that they can fight back with is being toxic and just horrible people. So anyways, Shane says, "I know the truth and you're going to find out it's the truth and I have no problem." Jenelle then screamed, "Then send it to me." Shane added, "It's the truth, and you're going to find out it's the truth. I have no problem with you knowing the truth." David then said, "Get off the darn phone and send it," but he appeared at that point to hang up as the phone line went dead. Apparently, since that, Shane and Whitney have tried to get a hold of Jenelle to offer their support and to show her the text in person, but Jenelle has not responded to their offer, which, y'all, please don't do this. Whitney and Shane, please do not meet this girl in person, because at this point, with her behaviors, okay, we already know she's a toxic person that, flies off the handle and everything. But now with her being with David and his actual craziness, really flying off the handle, and how she's protecting. I mean, the girl's willing to protect him over all this, say that you should feel sorry for David and throwing her own kid under the bus for him. Okay, so do not underestimate the lengths Jenelle will go for David. Okay, and that means I mean, I'm just saying, it could end up bad. Don't go meet her. She is not a safe person to meet. She is just as dangerous as her kid. I'm sorry, not her kid. She is just as dangerous as her husband now, okay? She threw her kid over the bus for her husband, okay? She is just as dangerous as him. So do not, girl, y'all two, you need to be smart about this. Don't meet the girl, okay? If she can't, if she knows it's the truth, okay? That's why they're sitting there causing all this drama. She knows it's the truth, okay? She don't need any more proof. The proof's right there, okay? She don't need to see it in person. Because even if she sees it in person, she's still going to deny it, okay? There's really no reason to go meet her. Keep yourself safe, okay? So anyways, yeah, that's what we're seeing more now. And again, they are, I'm pretty sure, like, it's just, it's crazy in the Jenelle and David Eason house right now. I can guarantee you it. They are spiraling right now because they literally have nothing to hold on to. They are spiraling because they know that their lies and their bad behavior has accumulated so bad that there's literally no turning back now. So yeah, David, you need to go take, what was he, pipe welder or something, pipe fitter or whatever. He needs to take whatever skills he has left from that and go get a job, dude. You need to go get a job because first off, that's going to make you, I don't know, busy and give you something to do instead of sitting there being a horrible person, okay? And maybe, just maybe, not being around Jenelle and only Jenelle and being around other decent people, you might, and I highly doubt this as well, he might just see how the horrible person he is when he gets around other normal acting people. You know what I mean? But again, I don't want to put those other people in danger either. But anywho, David needs to get a job because Jenelle is never going to get another sponsorship, or she's never going to get ever be put back on a reality show. And like I said in my other videos, that she could have had a chance. She could have had a chance if the second it came out that David assaulted her child, if she would have dropped David like a hot potato, went on the line, and instead of throwing her kid under the bus and praising her crappy husband, she would have been like, hey, I'm leaving David. I need some help myself. I'm checking myself into like some kind of rehab therapy, to get my emotions and my behaviors under control so I can be a better parent for my kids. And I'm never going to deal with David again. We're getting a divorce. He will never be allowed around my kids again. Like something like that. She could have saved her own self, but no, she's going to go and dive right off the deep end because she can't be alone. Yeah. Again, if she would have left and not thrown her kid under the bus, I can guarantee you she might have been back on Teen Mom. Like, they love drama. They would have loved following like the whole court case divorce with David and everything. If you think Ryan Edwards gets Teen Mom good ratings, I can guarantee you if she wouldn't have done what she did and instead of divorced David, she would have had probably been able to get back on Teen Mom. She would have got some sponsorships. She could have even wrote a book, got some interviews about how horrible it was being with David. But no, girl, you decided to throw your kid under the bus for a man that sent poop as a Christmas present to his ex, the ex who he was trying to buy a gift for with your money. You threw it all away for him, and now you're scrambling, grasping at straws, blaming everybody else instead of just leaving him. Girl, come on. Blink twice if you need help at this point. Like, come on. But now you did all what you did. You defended him. You praised him like an idiot. And everybody knows you're a fool. Everybody knows you're toxic. And really, people would have a lot more compassion for you if you weren't such a toxic person yourself. Like, we've seen you since 16 and pregnant. And like in the last video, she was boo-hooing, crying, talking about, it's been this way since I was 16. Sweetie, you got on a TV show. You showed your butt on TV, how horrible of a person you are to your mom. I mean, again, Barbara ain't the best communicator, and she has her own issues. But we've seen how Jenelle acted towards her mom, towards friends, towards her boyfriends, towards her kids, towards everybody. That is your behavior. That is your own doing. You're the one decided to stick on national television and take a check while still making drama for him. So if it's been happening since you were 16, that's your own doing. And it's been happening since then because you haven't grown up. You've done the same crap since you were 16, finding the next loser guy that will stay with you because they're just as big as a loser as you are, just as toxic as you are. And then you have a kid, and then you do what Jenelle does best, which is just be a toxic person. So you wouldn't have had all this crap if you actually grown up in the last 15 years now, but you haven't. That's the whole thing. You haven't grown once. You are in your 30s and you refuse to grow up. You refuse to admit your behavior. You refuse to take accountability or responsibility for anything. And you just sit there and say, oh, well, they're lying. They're lying. Blah, 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 blah. And you yell and you scream because you know that's the only thing that you got anymore is yelling and screaming because everybody sees right through your crap. So anyways, y'all, the next thing I want to talk about is the last video. Now, Jenelle came out with this video and we all thought it was going to be a cute video, okay? She was talking about taking her kids to Alligator Adventure, which is like this park that has a whole bunch of reptiles. So you see like the first 30 seconds, we're like, oh, well, the kids are talking about it. That's cute. Maybe maybe this is her leaving David and spending more time with her kids. It's really nice she's spending this time, with her kids now that she, I guess she left David. She didn't leave David at all. 30 seconds in, you see his ugly face. And I mean, I usually don't body shame, but I'm going to call him ugly. He ugly inside and out. But yeah, you see him. So yeah, again, just disappointment just washes over us. We were, you had some people, even though we don't like Jenelle and everything, but we were like, oh, yes, she finally left him. That's good. She's spending time with her kids. Maybe she's putting her kids first. And then, yeah. No. She can't leave him. She doesn't want to at this point. Okay? She doesn't want to. She'd rather throw her kids under the bus. And, I mean, I don't even know why you're showing him online. Nobody wants to see him. Yeah. It was like a little bit. I had the tiniest bit of hope for her that she left him. Spending time with the kids. That's great. And then no. David's there. So anyways, y'all, like, subscribe, and share. We'll keep on the Jenelle train because, again, I can guarantee you it's not the last time we'll hear from her. So y'all have a great day. Like, subscribe, and subscribe. Bye.